And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to beautiful Town Bank Stadium for tonight's USL League Two Chesapeake Division matchup between Northern Virginia FC and Lionsbridge Football Club. Tonight's game is presented by the Chick-fil-A restaurants of the Virginia Peninsula. And our match officials of the evening are Jeff Washburn, Kate Brashear, Sam Callender, and Scott Mitchell. And fans, let's give a big round of applause for tonight's ball kids from Peninsula Rush Soccer. And our ladies and gentlemen, introducing the visiting lineup from Leesburg, Northern Virginia FC. First, number 2, Ahmed Shifta. Number 5, Luke Campbell. Number 9, William Zarko. Number 12, Alton West. Number 14, Abdulaziz Ismail. Number 15, Jonathan Rivera. Number 16, Eric Padilla. Number 17, Alex Krajicek. Number 18, Matthias Johannes. Number 19, Sam Delgado. And number 31, Lorenzo Gordon. Let's meet the starting 11 for Lionsbridge Football Club. First, the captain of the bridge from Leicester, England, number 31, Sam Hall. Defending the goal tonight from Port St. Lucie, Florida, number 1, Tyler Hogan. From London, England, number 2, Tom Foster. From Portsmouth, Virginia, number 4, Sam Jones. From Scunthorpe, England, number 7, Josh Baker. From Birmingham, England, number 10, Tyrese Chisholm. From Leeds, England, number 11, Lee Wadham. From Hoover, Alabama, number 13, David Rona. From Wheaton, Illinois, number 15, Logan Finnegan. From Aberystwyth, Wales, number 19, Harry Rowe. And from Nottingham, England, number 29, Christian Hatley. And Lionsbridge FC is coached by Chris Wally, Tanek McVeigh, Nathan Jones, Fernando Zuniga, Josh Spencer, and Jamie Gunderson. Our athletic trainer is Jamie Field of Riverside Health System, and our team physician is Dr. J.R. Barley of Riverside. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Lionsbridge FC asks that you please rise as we all join together to honor our veterans and men and women who continue to protect our freedom at home and abroad with the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner, presented this evening by Miss Jennifer Moore Woods.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to this exciting USL 2 matchup as we see Northern Virginia FC take on Lionsbridge FC. Both teams look to continue their winning ways early on this season. My name is Austin Urch, and we're here at Town Bank Stadium in Newport News, the home of Lionsbridge. We've got quite a game here. Both teams, like I said, undefeated. Nova FC off a win last week against Patuxent FA. Thanks to a goal in the 82nd minute from William Zarco. Luke slides that one past the goalkeeper at the far post, giving them the victory. In the Mother's Day matchup, Lionsbridge took down their crosswater rivals, Virginia Beach United. Thanks to a couple of goals for the boys in blue. The goals were scored in the 40th minute by Charlie Elliott, and then at the 63rd minute by Sam Hall. Though also of note, number 29, Christian. Hatley is the man of the match in both games so far this season for Lionsbridge. So let's get into the lineups for the squads. For the visitors, number 2, Ahmed Sheda. Number 5, Luke Campbell. Number 9, William Zarco. Number 12, Alton West. Number 14, Abdul Aziz Ismail. Number 15, Jonathan Rivera. Number 16, Eric Calvillo. Number 17, Alex Kryachev. Number 18, Matthias Johannes. Number 19, Sam Delgado. And rounding out the squad in goal, number 31, Lorenzo Gordon. On the other side of the pitch for Lionsbridge, their starters look like this. Leading the squad, number 31. The captain, Sam Hall. In goal, number 1, Tyler Hogan. Defense, number 2, Dominic Foster. Defender, number 4, Samuel Jones. In the midfield, number 7, Josh Baker. Midfielder, number 10, Tyrese Chisholm. Number 11, Lee Wada. Midfielder, number 13, David Rona. At forward, number 15, Logan Finnegan. Number 19, defender, Harry Rao. At forward, number 29, Christian Hatley. Tonight is Chick-fil-A night here at Town Bank Stadium. One of their favorites. Sponsors of Lionsbridge fans. Certainly a reason. Because whenever a Lionsbridge player scores on a header, everyone in attendance gets sent home with a free coupon for a free chicken sandwich. We are underway here. Quickly getting things started off. Lionsbridge immediately sending the ball down into Nova territory. We'll go out for a throw for the visitors. Both sides trying to hold on to the ball, establish some early bit of possession. It took Nova quite a while to get that first and ultimately would be the only goal on the board. Their first contest of the year, all the way until the 82nd minute. Whereas Lionsbridge seems to make things a little bit easier on the attack as this one is crossed all the way through and out for a goal kick. Lionsbridge defeated Grove United in their home opener here at Town Bank Stadium back on May 10th by a score of 3-0. 3 different players getting on the score sheet as this one is sent up the field. A great opportunity here as Hatley knocks it back over to Finnegan before the defense is able to clear it away. Lionsbridge reclaimed possession though as Jones has this along the back line. Now along the near sideline, it's knocked out of play. Good look here. As Chisholm lays it inside the box, across the middle, punched away by the goalkeeper. Second chance coming up, a collision just outside the 18. The shot from distance turned away, blocked by traffic. Zarco is able to prevent that one from going further towards the goalkeeper, Gordon. Already came up big with one save, and he wasn't tested again. Paul lets this one go all the way back to Hogan, and he'll slow things down for a moment. There's a great little flurry of offense there for Lionsbridge. They're looking to get on the board early. Just the third game that this squad has played together, and in the PB Mayor's coach's corner with Chris Wale, who's the Lionsbridge head coach. Little segment after every game you can catch on social media. He mentioned how new this squad is to each other and just how it's going to take a bit of time before they fully flush out all the little differences and they get on the same page chemistry-wise. But already a strong start to the year. Undefeated with a record of 2-0, 1-0 in USL 2 play as the play is sent up and Gordon able to grab this one. Quite a few returning players for the Lionsbridge roster, especially some notable names from last year's two matchups between these squads. They met on June 4th and then June 15th in the first iteration. Lionsbridge came away with a big, emphatic win, a score of 5-1. Among the goal scorers, Charlie Elliott, Sam Hall, both of which are on the lineup here tonight. Hall, of course, the captain. Charlie Elliott starting off on the bench tonight. But more than likely we'll see him enter the field at some point in this contest. Free kick for Lionsbridge. Elect to play the possession game for now. And now looking to go forward. Long ball up top for Rowe. Now trying to get on it is Finnegan. Along the end line, keeps it in bounds, but looks like it's an offsides call by the official over on the far side of the field. Tonight's referees, Jeff Washburn, Cade Brashear, Sam Callender, and Scott Mitchell. They look to help keep the game moving smoothly tonight. Just make sure everyone follows the rules and everything stays in control. Gordon motions his team to move up the field a little bit further, and as they do, can't win possession though. Lionsbridge aggressive defense. And that was a big note that they had in the second half of the game against Virginia Beach United. After the game, some comments from Christian Hatley mentioned that in the first half it seemed like they were a bit sloppy, not quite put together, and playing as well as a team as they would have liked. There's a foul given away by Lionsbridge, but they were able to turn things around in the second half. This one goes out of bounds, and good opportunity here for Nova FC to get on the board. Out for a corner kick. Not too many players though inside the box. There's a man on the front post. It looks like it's Delgado. Coming over by the corners, Johannes. Looks like this one will be sent in towards the near post, out of bounds. No trouble at all for Lionsbridge. So I mentioned that Elliott and Hall scored in the first game between the two teams. last season on June 4th. They also scored in last week's game against Virginia Beach United. They were the only 2 goal scorers. Elliott scored in the 40th minute, Hall in the 63rd. A good start. Chesapeake Division action for Lionsbridge. Great ball control by Bakers. Puts his opponents in a little bit of a knot there. Wins a throw-in for his side, and the fans certainly like to see that. Another great attendance here at Town Bank Stadium. Hatley plays it up over the top, no foul given. And if you want to join in the action here, head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets. Low ball sent, cleared away easily. David Rona, not much he could do there, taking it at full speed, trying to get the ball off, did well to do so. And when the two teams met, Nova FC and Lionsbridge met away from home for Lionsbridge. It was a 2-2 draw on June 15th, a really back and forth game. 2 stoppage time goals, 1 for each side. Lionsbridge able to net the equalizer in the 95th minute. Throw-in coming from Jones. Sent up the middle by Baker. Good standing tackle. Nova player is down in the center of the field. After Baker tried to send that ball up the field, it just bounced off Shada's face, getting checked over by the referee. Stunned him just for a minute. Seems no worse for wear. And the referee, as well as Nova and Lionsbridge players, will decide what to do, and Nova boots it back down the field to Hogan. We'll settle things down. Quickly dish it out to Hall. Smile back to Gordon. In the red uniform in goal, pushing his team forward now. A little bit of pressure comes, and he lets the ball fly into the evening sky. Across the back line, Foster will let this one ride out over the end line.
Hey fans, it's Chick-fil-A night here at Lionsbridge FC. 4 Lionsbridge season ticket holders are going to have a chance at halftime to win free Chick-fil-A for a year.
Strong pass to Baker. Pressure coming though inside the Lionsbridge defense. Hall picks his head up, able to find Jones, dribbling down the line. Quick give and go. Here's Hatley with a bit of real estate in front of him. Short pass to Rao on the left side, in towards the goal. Unable to make anything happen inside of the 18. Chest down by Chisholm. It's sent back up the field. Lionsbridge love to play the long balls down the wings. Try and get some players with speed, as you see Hatley there, as well as Finnegan racing down the field. Trying to see if they can catch the defenders sleeping, especially here just 12 minutes into the contest. Setting the tempo early on. We'll see how long they can keep this up, or if they've perhaps hit the gas a little too hard too early. Maybe leaving themselves open for a counter. as the half progresses. Now up the far sideline. Gavilo. His pass knocked out of play. Lionsbridge for a throw right in front of their bench. Delgado couldn't control the ball. He's the man up top for Nova. The target man. Maybe looking to try and feed him up top, see if he can get anything going here for them. A quiet night offensively against Patuxent FA. In 82 minutes to get their first and only goal. Lionsbridge certainly a team that loves to score. Sam Hall dribbling, taking on multiple defenders before he's finally turned away. Ball goes out of bounds, quick throw coming up. Trying to switch the field. Ball not quite getting there. Kryachev. Now able to take it back. Room to run. He's got a lot of space as well as Zarco on his right wing. Able to find him inside the 18. Cutting it back towards the top of the box. Spinning shot stopped by Hogan. Good save there by the goalkeeper. His first bit of action here this evening. Rolls it out to Jones. Gives it back. And there's that quick counter that I mentioned earlier that Nova's capable of executing on. Hatley surveying his options. It's played up top. Finnegan brought down. No call by the official. Now here's Nova headed the other way. Zarco drops the ball back, but Hall is able to break up the play. Jones is pushed down. It looks like it'll be a free kick for Lionsbridge. That last Nova play, able to get a shot on target, forcing the save out of Hogan. It's a great idea, a lot of focus over on the far sideline. Quickly they were able to bring the ball across the center of the field. Big thanks to Kryachev finding some space and then electing to take it. It's a misplaced pass, intercepted by Zarco. Slowing things down, waiting for some more teammates before picking it up again. Kryachev all the way across to Zarco. Kryachev now here. Through the 18-yard box. Tyler Hogan coming out. Looks like the forward was offsides anyway. Not much pressure. Still, that's another attacking chance for Nova FC. Hall switching the field. Oh, how unfortunate. As Wadham couldn't control it. It was a great opportunity. It's over on the near side of the field. It looks like Ismail's getting a bit of attention with his arm. Looks like he took an awkward fall after colliding with a Lionsbridge player. It seems no worse for wear as the center official gets an earful from Alton West. West just looking out for his teammates. As we get set to resume the action. Just waiting on the go-ahead from the official. Battle over on the far sideline, sees the ball, go out of play once more. Lionsbridge this time will take the throw. Looked like it was an illegal throw from Lionsbridge. Don't see that too often. The ball. change hands. Nova FC, a chance to go forward now if they can keep possession. They switch the field. Finnegan can't get there, just about an inch too short. The ball skims over his head. Ismail on the receiving end of it. Brings the ball back across the heart of the pitch. And now, an opportunity. Snuffed out by the captain. All good eyes to see that one, and now here's Hatley putting him on his horse inside the 18, firing a shot over the bar. Lionsbridge watching the counters that Nova threw at them a handful of minutes ago and trying to one-up them there. Great idea trying to find Hatley over the top. Executed almost to perfection. Hatley able to use his speed to ditch the defender. Although with the benefit of hindsight, maybe want to take another touch, settle things down. Of course, in the moment you're caught up in everything, why not take a shot? Still early on, 19th minute. Chisholm plays it up. Hatley might have another opportunity. Good defense by Campbell, able to push him off this time. Thwarts the attack for now. Throw in to Baker. Quick ball back. Far sideline. Hatley looking for room for a service. Can't get it. Cavila with the challenge. Dispossesses him. Hatley winning it back. He goes down. Linesman's flag is up. Looks like this one was just outside the 18-yard box. Free kick for Lionsbridge. Very dangerous position. This one just a bit shorter than a corner. Lionsbridge faithful trying to urge their team forward here. Almost willing them to that first goal. A couple players, of course, one of them Sam Hall, over by the ball. Hatley, Finnegan, Rowe quickly in, punched away. Good stop by Gordon. Very committed when you come off your line in that situation, knowing that you're going to be the one to get to the ball. He's able to win the race. Throwing. Brought down inside the box, waved on by the official. It's a throw-in for Lionsbridge. Full of appeals for a penalty from the hometown crowd. Hatley offsides over on the opposite side of the field. Very good service from Baker.
And hey fans, it's a Lionsbridge tradition. If we score a goal on a header tonight, every fan in attendance will win a free chicken sandwich, courtesy of our friends at Chick-fil-A.
Foster. Now up by Baker. Foul called by the official. A bit too much physical action going on. Slowing things back. Or pulling things back as Baker was brought down. Well, with a short, smart play to Jones. Now they'll take some space. Rowe inside the 18. Too easy for Gordon. Not much pressure coming his way. Just a small game of catch with the opposition. Gordon puts his foot through this one. Hall redirects it with his head. And it's sent back up towards the center of the field. Chisholm trying to outpace Shada. Can't get there. Has some assistance from his teammates, though. They're able to win the ball back. Center of the field, Rona's going forward, but the pass can't find him. Now a counterattack, perhaps. Jones able to use his body well. Looking off, I believe that was Delgado. Forward giveaway by Jones. Now a good counter chance. Kryachev. Right sideline, near side. Good sliding effort. Baker wins the battle, and it was such an important one after that giveaway. Throw in from West. All the way to the center of the field. Got good distance on it. The Lionsbridge can't clear it away. Shada over the top. Hogan comes outside off the goal line to collect it. Now a good avenue here, and Jones mishandling the pass right along the near sideline. We'll get set to rinse and repeat from about a minute ago.
Lionsbridge FC would like to extend a warm welcome to the students, faculty, and staff here tonight from Hampton
Alton West getting set for quite a big throw. Motioning his team forward inside the box. Gets it to about the penalty spot. Great throw by him. Hatley losing his footing, able to get the pass off in time. Here's Finnegan, right sideline. Body to body, shoulder to shoulder with Campbell. He'll get whistled for the foul. He being Finnegan, of course. Flag going the other way. Quick restart, and Gordon again looks to get his team some good field position as he urges them forward. But it's just too many blue jerseys, and immediately that first attack is thwarted. Ball still stays in bounds. Possession, middle of the field, nice turn. Rona. Left side, up top for Hatley. Loses the defender, he goes down inside the box, turns to the spot. Fifth foul of the day for Nova FC. Could cost them on the scoreboard as a penalty is earned. Mentioned it a couple times before, that speed from Hatley is so frustrating to play against. It's brought down by Campbell inside the 18. And the captain, Hall. Looks like he'll be taking this penalty. A cheeky idea from Kryachev to tie his boot right in front of the penalty spot. These players are being ushered outside the 18. The showdown, Sam Hall, Lorenzo Gordon. A chance to go up by one. Urging their captain. Who would you like? Sam Hall buries it. 27th minute, Lionsbridge up by one, thanks to the penalty kick. Chelsea dagger plays throughout the stadium. T-shirts get sent up into the crowd. Lionsbridge happy to get the go-ahead goal. Nova takes a moment. Recompose themselves and find a way back into this game. Only down by 1 here in the 28th minute. Not a bad position to be in. Last year's Chesapeake Division champions. Quick restart. Up over Hogan into the goal. What a shot from Nova right off the kickoff. Lionsbridge fans not happy about that. And a bit embarrassing there is Tyler Hogan caught well off his line. Now it's Lionsbridge with the kickoff moments after their goal. Can't quite tell who scored that equalizer. But that certainly quieted the crowd down as now Baker plays the ball up over on the far wing. You certainly don't see that every day. What a quick response from Nova. Wally's certainly not going to be happy about that, as they're showing a bit of lack of discipline, rather more than a bit, from the Lionsbridge side. Great awareness from Nova FC, recognizing Hogan barely inside his 18-yard box. Figures why not take a shot, and certainly ends up well for them. Equalizer just a minute after Hall's penalty. Now we'll see whether that's taking the wind out of the sails of Lionsbridge. As quickly, hot pursuit from Chisholm forces the errant pass out of bounds. Hatley with a throw. Will hand it off to a teammate. Gives it over to Baker. Hatley, good turn. Keeps it in play. Service inside. Knocked out of bounds for a corner. Kick coming up. They're looking to crowd Gordon, trying to prevent him from coming off his line to secure this one. Back post, off the post, into the goal. Answer back. Logan Finnegan. Let's bring the noise back up a bit. I can almost guarantee you that Tyler Hogan will be ready and waiting on the goal line. And certainly loving the response here. Cheeky effort there from Nova this time. Lionsbridge. But fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Foul on Finnegan. Looks to get a standing tackle and a bit too heavy. Baker, short pass out. Picked up by Chisholm. Sending it over the top for Finnegan. He's the goal scorer. Opens up his account here at Town Bank Stadium. Chisholm doesn't bite on the feint. Instead, it's just sent out of bounds by Gordon. Throw for Jones. He hands it off. give it to Rowe. Sends it down the field. West watches this one roll out of bounds. Throwing deep inside Nova territory, and the frustrating thing now for them is that normally it seems like it would be a good opportunity to try and keep Nova inside their own territory, but I've seen a couple times already. Big power and a big throw-in that West has. This one makes it almost all the way back across the halfway line. Lionsbridge though with the ball. Hall feeling the pressure coming. Turning attempt on the sideline. Jones has this one skip up his foot. Out of play. Throwing for Ismail. Goes down the line. Jones clears it away. Still in bounds. Finnegan gets pushed from behind. Inadvertent handball. Referee says play on. Clever pass from Chisholm, and Lionsbridge start the counterattack. It's Baker. And now here's Hatley. Over on the far side, the two-time man of the match winner so far this season. He gets a bit too aggressive. Felt the player getting away from him. Picks up the tactical foul with the jersey tug.
Ladies and gentlemen, Riverside Health System is the official sports medicine and athletic training provider for Lionsbridge FC. The club would like to thank our great partners at Riverside for keeping us in the game.
Short pass. Ismail couldn't get a good connection on the ball. Finnegan keeps it in play. Over West. Finnegan overtakes him. Nice turn. Frees up some space. Going down. Here's Rona. Good call by the official. He did well to use his speed to get around the defender, Krychev. Double team over on the far sideline. Knocks the ball out of bounds, but a throw in for Lionsbridge. Josh Baker switching the field. Now it's Jones assessing the situation, sends it back across where it came from. Pressure coming, but a second too slow. Hall surveying the action. Jones taking this one in stride. Finnegan lets this one go through. West back to Gordon, out of play, clearing his lines. Jones pressure coming from behind, gets the pass off. Attempted for Rowe, but knocked out of bounds. Another throw in for Lionsbridge. Rowe decides that he'll take this one once more. A lot of black jerseys trying to shut them down. West heads it out of play. Rowe looking for a throw in to get this one inside the 18. Hall joins up on the attack. 3-on-1. Hall can't get his head on it. Sent back in. West clears it away. Rona back inside the box. A bicycle attempt. Ambitious effort there. Looks like that was Finnegan. Gonna get his second in style. In the right position for it as Rowe's throw-in comes in. Nice clearance for Nova. They send this one out of the box. Ends up out of bounds off of Baker. Good chance to retain some possession now. Unable to hold on to the ball though. Too many times it seems like they're going through the air. And Hatley is called for the foul again. It's the fifth one of the night against Lionsbridge. Six called against Nova FC. It seems like Nova's trying too much to adopt the playbook of Lionsbridge. With those balls over the midfield up to their forwards. They had much better success when they were able to quickly switch the field across the width. find some free space that way. We'll see if they'll be able to find perhaps another opportunity going forward. At the end of this half, as Finnegan gets called for a yellow card here in the 38th minute. A bit of a heavy challenge on Alton West.
Ladies and gentlemen, Langley Federal Credit Union has been helping keep the road safe, borrow and spend wisely since 1936. Be sure to check out the Lionsbridge YouTube page after the game.
Redirected back towards the center. Hall makes the interception. Hatley, good possession. Controls it. Tries to get it back, but Campbell is able to get in the way of it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Up over the top, Delgado. I don't think anyone really would have enough speed to get on the end of that ball before it goes out of bounds. Flicked on by Finnegan. Campbell lets it bounce and lets it roll out of play. A throw in for the visitors. Lionsbridge doing well, defending so aggressively as Baker gets the pass out, but get off the mark. Chisholm couldn't get there. Sliding effort by Wadham stops the play.
And fans, Papa John's is the official pizza of Lionsbridge FC. Try the new epic
Another throw in.
crust pizza. Better ingredients.
This time they're able to make a bit more progress down the field. 2-on-1, Baker goes down and thrown to the ground. It looked like Rona got pulled to the floor. Yellow card coming out in the 40th minute. Colin going over to Rivera. He's got a fistful of Rona's shirt. Ball out of bounds. So Lionsbridge throw. Colin Jones playing a brief game of keep away. Delgado tried to be the interceptor. Rowe through the center. Dangerous ball, just barely cleared away by a Nova player. Lionsbridge almost able to net their third of the half. Five minutes before the end of the first half. Jones, a low ball through the middle, intercepted by West. Finding room to run. Good sliding effort by Dominic Foster. Breaks up the play and saves the one-on-one with Hogan. Nova still with pressure. The ball stays in bounds. Hall wins the header, fortunately for the home crowd. Hogan sends it up off Finnegan's head. Campbell to recover it. And then we'll play it to the safe feet of Gordon. Campbell in that left back position. Shirley is at his evening full of action. As Hatley loves to have the ball sent up his way and try and use his speed to outpace the defenders, get a good position going towards the goal. A redirection from Hogan. Hall plays it up. Can't find Rowe. Played back by West. Two Lionsbridge players this time going forward. Delgado is offsides. First offsides call of the contest going against Nova. The captain will take the free kick. Not much movement, but he's able to find Baker. Plenty of space for him, able to get the pass off. Hatley. Now over on the far sideline. Service inside the box. Gordon collects it. Good delivery by Wadham, but just not enough players in the area for Lionsbridge.
This summer, keep your eyes on the ball, not on the bugs. With Mosquito Joe.
He's played up deep into Lionsbridge territory. Rowe boots it out of there. Gives his team a chance to reset. West and Finnegan battling a very physical game. Finnegan on a yellow card in the 38th minute. Miscommunication there for the Bridge is good interception from Campbell. He's now joining the attack. Good sliding challenge from Foster. Out for a throw-in on the far sideline. Looks like Kryachev will take this throw. Inside the box, cleared away, well across the center line. Lionsbridge got almost all their players back inside the 18, just making sure that nothing gets through here in the dying moments of the first half. Trying to make sure they go into the break ahead. Tyus Johannes, touch betrayed him. Ball trickled out over the sideline. Rose surveying his options. Goes down the line. Diving effort from West. Knocks it out of bounds. Just to make sure Hatley couldn't get there. Towards the corner. This one will go the other way. The throw in for the visitors inside their own territory. There's a man to break them out of it. It certainly is West. He can do this with his arm and nearly gets it out of the half. Minimum of 3 minutes added to stoppage time here in the first half. West gets set for another throw. Hall knocks it out of bounds. This time the whole travel back deeper into his own territory. Poison Blue drop back. Another throw. Nova slowly but surely making their way down the field. Lionsbridge content to defend, but at what point do you stop conceding territory as the ball gets headed out of play once more? Still more and more time slowly winding off the clock. Ismail with a quick throw. Gets it back, service in towards the middle, stopped away. Hogan able to recover after Jones nearly sent that one out of bounds. Booted up, Campbell clearing it away for his side. Out of bounds, thrown for Lionsbridge. And we'll see how quickly they take this one, what they decide to do. So Hall scored in the 27th minute on a penalty kick. It was won by Hatley. That's really been the name of the game for Lionsbridge. Get the ball up to Hatley and Finnegan, have them use their speed to try and outpace the defenders, force a mistake from them. He was able to work then. all converted on the penalty. And then a minute later, Ahmed Sheda from the center halfway line immediately from the kickoff. Able to score that one on Hogan. He's a bit too far off his line. Then a quick response from Lionsbridge a pair of minutes later. Finnegan, right place at the right time. Redirected the ball towards the goal using his head, I believe it was. Bounced off the post. Again, positioned himself well enough so that when it came back towards him, his body was in the path of the ball, and he was able to redirect it into the goal. Bit of a fortunate event there for Lionsbridge, but as long as it ends up in the goal, as West sends this ball inside the 18-yard box. Settled down out towards the sideline, and another throw for the visitors. Quite a few throw-ins here for Nova FC this evening, just in the first half, as Alton gets set for another big throw going inside the box. All the players moving forward here. Hogan collects it. That's a big grab for him to close out the half. Lionsbridge up by a score of 2-1. Thanks to goals from Hall from the penalty spot, as well as Finnegan. We'll be back after the first half.
Since I was little, I wanted to be a part of a team.
Come here, buddy. Nice shot.
I've played just about every sport there is growing up. My mom's been there for me through every season.
We'll get him next time.
Mostly to keep me fueled and cheer me on. Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Love you too.
It took me a minute, but I finally found what I love. All thanks to her.
You're always there for them, and we're always here for you. Food Lion, here for every moment.
Prior to exercising outside in the heat, there's a couple things to always think about. First, always making sure that you properly hydrate with water. And this can be up to a couple days even prior to exercising. If you start feeling run down, not feeling right, make sure you take a break. If we do start getting to the point where your symptoms are getting worse and you're not feeling right, it will be very important to seek medical attention. Again, getting the body temperature down and getting your hydration back up and resting appropriately.
Hoops. They're everywhere, especially when it comes to banking. Lots of banks offer you big promises with their checking accounts, but there's always a hoop to jump through. At Langley, we don't like hoops. Our Smart Checking offers great features like getting your paycheck up to 3 days early, no monthly fees, and no minimum balances. No hoops, just straightforward banking with Langley. Open your Smart Checking account today.
As soon as you arrive, you'll see it in the people you meet and the way we follow through. At Bowditch Ford, your dealership experience will be one of total satisfaction. Our professional sales associates make buying easy, fast, and fun. And when it comes to service, experience better. From maintenance to repair to parts, collision, even our quick lane, we do it better. Your time is valuable and your dollars hard-earned. We'll take care of you. Bowditch Ford, a tradition of doing the right thing.
A yard without mosquitoes is always the most popular yard in the neighborhood.
They're home! Scattered!
Homeowners, consider yourselves warned.
Again?
Mosquito Joe, outside is fun again.
Great vision and healthy eyes are the goal at Peninsula Eye Care. Optometrists diagnose and treat many disorders of the eye and visual system and are a great addition to your healthcare team. We prescribe glasses, contact lenses, and medications to serve you. I'm Dr. David Buck, and if you're looking for a team that will care about you and is ready to listen, come see us at Peninsula Eye Care.
Now this is the best
idea ever. The all-new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla from Papa John's. We put the bold flavors of Doritos Cool Ranch all over our signature flatbread-style sandwich and created the zestiest flavor mashup ever. Oh, and some Doritos Cool Ranch dipping sauce? We thought of that too. Get the new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla before it's gone. Only at Papa John's.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
In Newport News, talk to State Farm agent Jimmy Fay today.
Toss. In just a moment, the Food Lion shopping cart will be rolling down the track. Your goal is to toss your ball from the stands into a shopping cart. The ball must land and stay in the shopping cart to win. All winners will receive a Food Lion coupon, and one lucky winner will win a $100 Food Lion gift card. If we have multiple winners, one ball will be drawn at random to win the $100 Food Lion gift card. Remember, you must register your ball at Lionsbridgefc.com/foodlion in order to be prize eligible. All right, once the card starts rolling, you're free to toss your ball. All right, let's roll. Looks like we have some great throws so far. One is into the cart. There's two in the cart. There's a third ball in the cart. Another great throw by one of our Lionsbridge fans. And we're still rolling down the track. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's winners will be contacted by email. If you missed your chance to play the Food Lion ball toss, we'll do it again next home game. Be sure to pick up your ball in the front gate while supplies last. And thanks to Food Lion for their support of Lionsbridge FC. Fans, Lionsbridge FC would like to thank the following sponsors: Chick-fil-A, Clancy and Days Construction, Marriott City Center Newport News, Hampton Roads Academy, Midtown Barbecue, the Captain's Den, proudly serving Aromas Coffee, Odelici Creeks and Creams, Express Employment Professionals, Prime Hydration, Riverside Paper Supply, Elite Recording and Remax Peninsula, WY Daily, and Parkway Print Shop. And Lionsbridge FC would like to welcome the following groups in attendance tonight. the Chick-fil-A restaurants of the peninsula. Hampton Roads Academy students, faculty, and staff. Vet-Tix, the Rotary Club of Newport News, and Peninsula Rush Soccer.
Great vision and healthy eyes are the goal at Peninsula Eye Care. Optometrists diagnose and treat many disorders of the eye and visual system and are a great addition to the healthcare team. We prescribe glasses, contact lenses, and medications to serve you. I'm Dr. David Brown. If you're looking for a team that will care about you and is ready to listen, come see us at Peninsula Eye Care.
And ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for tonight's ball kids from Peninsula Rush Soccer.
We are back here for the second half at Town Bank Stadium. Lionsbridge currently up by 1 over Nova FC. It's going 2-1 here in Newport News, Virginia. All got us started in the 27th minute with converting on a penalty kick. And then immediately on the kickoff, Nova FC able to answer back. Ahmed Sheda catching goalkeeper Hogan napping. Able to equalize the game, quiet down the crowd. And just a pair of minutes later, it was Lionsbridge with the response from the corner. Finnegan able to net his first for Lionsbridge and put the home side back in front. Start of the second half underway. It's been a bit of a physical game here so far through the first 45. More than likely we'll see that continue here in the second frame of action. About 12 fouls so far as this one is played over the top in past the defense. Moving quickly, Chisholm drops it back, has a teammate, left side, fires, scores! Lionsbridge! 3-1. By the home side. And right out of the gate, Lionsbridge quickly traverse the field. Great speed, able to get past the defender with Alton West, who did his best. And then Lionsbridge come out on top, slide the ball right past Gordon. A bit less wind in their sails. Lionsbridge, quite a bit of momentum continuing to go here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that Lionsbridge goal scored by number 15, Logan Finnegan.
Again, that's Finnegan. That's his second of the day. He's certainly shaping up, having a great night tonight to be tonight's man of the match. Still, we'll see what the rest of the second half here has in store for us. Finnegan pulled down by West. Wouldn't be surprised if See the referee reach into his pocket here, pull out a card. He already did in the first half. Gave Finnegan a yellow card for it seemed like an innocuous challenge on Pope. Excuse me, Alton West. And then moments later, one was handed out to Rivera. Those two have been having a physical battle here tonight. Taken by Rowe, and Hall can't keep it in play. Allen just outpacing Hall by a couple feet. And now Gordon urging his team forward. Short goal kick played up to Campbell. Redirected. West can't get there the first time, but instead swings his foot through it. He's able to clear it away. West challenge, sliding effort, throw in. Over on the far sideline. Good sliding tackle, halting the play. It looks like the referee will actually call that one a foul. So there was good contact with the ball, but not enough for the referee's liking, and Hogan off his line. Able to grab that ball right off the feet of the forward. Jones in the left back position. Up to Hatley, Christian Hatley. Can't keep it in bounds. Has quite a bit of speed, but wasn't enough there. Inside the 18, it's kicked away by Campbell. Another throw in for Lionsbridge. Hatley, far sideline. Still in play, rolls out over the end line. Goal kick coming up. Quick restart. Finnegan wins the battle in the box, but he's dispossessed by Cavillo. Very dangerous there for Nova FC, nearly giving away another goal. That's certainly the danger of those short goal kicks. So sometimes the defenders aren't always aware of the forwards right on them. There's a corner kick, played short. Baker gives it back to Rowe. Dials one up, but this one well into the festival area. West is down just outside the 6-yard box.
Food Line, proud sponsor of Lionsbridge Football Club.
Medical personnel being waved on as West falls back onto the ground, trying to sit up, unable to do so. Not sure if he took a bit of a knock inside on the corner kick, or perhaps one of his legs is starting to cramp. A couple players make their way over to the sidelines to get some hydration. This medical team continues to check up on West. He's helped up to his feet, and we'll see. It looks like there's a substitute coming up, getting ready for West. And it looks like as he's being helped off, there might be one of his legs cramping up. Got a number of substitutes coming in for Nova FC. Obviously, West is headed out of the game. But Rivera also making his way over to the sideline, along with William Zarco. The 3 players coming out onto the field. Marquez.
This year's humanitarian award goes to drum roll, please. Senator Bay. Get him off the pitch. Oh, I got him forward. I saw me on the pitch.
Wagner, Jake Gusher, and of course Jean-Philippe. Number 7, 8, and 4 respectively. Play underway once more. Possession here for Nova.
Substitutions for Nova FC. Down the pitch, number 7, Marquez Wagner. Number 4, Jean-Philippe. And number 8, Jake Gusher.
Baker trying to send it in towards the box. Better effort though from Rona. This will go out for a throw-in. Throw-in for Nova. As the 3 substitutes get their first touches of the game. Jones heads it out of play. Certainly seen quite a bit of action Jones has here this game. They got off to a bit of a shaky start. And here he might be called upon again, but instead the ball off the mark.
It's time to announce tonight's 50-50 raffle winner. Go ahead and check your email if you got a 50-50. If your 50-50 raffle.
It's Gusher in that right wing position. He'll be challenging Jones for the rest of the evening.
Once again, that's 1-3-7.
And again, another physical game is all sliding effort to knock this ball out of bounds. Jean-Philippe up top. And they'll say that's a throw-in for the visitors. So good progress down the field, and Hall will certainly have his hands full in this matchup with Jean-Philippe. Very tall player. Just like Hall. Slightly bigger frame for Jean-Philippe. So we'll certainly see who has the advantage, especially if Nova FC can potentially get a corner for themselves. A lot of pressure coming up. The foul is called against Lionsbridge for an accidental handball. Quickly restarted inside the 18. Back across the center. Sent out of bounds. Corner kick coming up. That was Wagner for the short ball. Off the free kick, and now heading over Estrada for the corner. Estrada scored the goal in the 28th minute directly from the center line. He sends this one up. Rather unimposing corner straight to the front post. Dealt with easily by Finnegan. Quick throw to Jean-Philippe inside the 18. All pinballs around. Philippe gets the cross in. And a mistimed swing coming from Wada. Nova trying to recover, but unable to do so. The ball rolls out of play. Fortunate there for Lionsbridge. Now they'll try and take some time to collect themselves, recompose their defense. Thrown from Foster. Wadham can't win the ball. Has some assistance from Rona. Here's Wagner, taking it back towards his own territory. Possession still held. Cavilo gets the pass away into space for Sheda, who now brings the ball forward. Attempted target was Jean-Philippe, but good eyes from Hogan, off his line, past the penalty marker, comes out to claim it. Baker turns towards the outside. Now switching the field. Wadham, great touch along the sideline. Feels right along the chalk line. Ball goes out of bounds. Errant pass from Wadham. Hefty challenge from Foster. No foul given. A very physical game here this evening. Headed straight up by Jones. Second chance to try and control things for Nova. Unable to do so. No black jerseys in the area. So instead it's Lionsbridge who come away with it. The substitutes over on the sideline now for the home side, getting ready, making their way up towards the center line. Perhaps Finnegan here. Ball played up to him, out for a throw-in. This one will stay with Lionsbridge, perhaps trying to move quickly. Wadham to Baker, taking it in stride, but it gets caught up in between his legs. He can't make anything out of it. Unfortunate for the home side that they couldn't convert, at least get a shot off or anything like that. In that last effort, perhaps just trying to move a bit too quickly. Foster, physical challenge, goes up but can't come away with the ball. Wagner, cross towards the top of the box. Plenty of real estate here, winding up for a shot. A trio of Lionsbridge players stop the effort. It was led by Rona. He was able to get, I believe that was Gusher first. Gusher trying to tee one up from distance. Great proactive defending from the home team. Always played out of bounds here in the 61st minute as we get our first pair of Lionsbridge substitutes. Coming out of the game, Josh Baker as well as Logan Finnegan. Finnegan 2 goals tonight in the 30th minute and then the 46th. Coming in to replace them, Lockie Fay. Who's in the midfield, as well as Tommy Shepard. The two midfielders onto the field as the midfielder in a forward step out of action. Immediately, Fay trying to get in and get in a good touch early on. Physical challenge. Fay heads it up top. Chance here, but defense able to clear it away. Jean-Philippe on the receiving end of the ball. And a chance to go forward.
Last call. The beer tent will close at the 70th minute. Last call.
Gusher able to hold on to it. Pressure right on his back. Coming from Rona. Gusher goes down. Lionsbridge starting a counterattack. Hatley. A card being issued, and that's a yellow card being pulled out for Campbell. 62nd minute. Again, that's the second time at least that it's specifically Ben Hatley who was pulled down for a foul. First time it happened earlier in the game, rather of consequence, was inside the 18-yard box, giving Hall a penalty. He was able to convert on that. Now the official headed over to the visitors' bench, and the yellow card issued to the coaching staff. Hall and Rowe standing behind the ball. A 4-man wall being positioned around by Gordon. 10 yards measured out by the official. Gordon signals to the right spot. Now it's Hall and Wadham. Wadham moves away. Hall to take the kick. Goes for goal, up over the bar. Not too much danger there for Gordon. During the halftime break, I was talking with a couple other members of the Lionsbridge staff here, Town Bank. We're talking about how physical of a game it's already been so far, and you'd be more than surprised if we didn't see another card coming out as Jean-Philippe makes his way through the Lionsbridge defense before Hall has to clear it away. We've seen the 2 yellow cards here in the second half. First one being issued to Campbell, and the second one to the Nova coach. The corner kick coming up, and this is where the matchup I talked about earlier, Jean-Philippe and Sam Hall. Playing it towards the back post, knocked away by Jones. Now here's Hatley, trying to send it down the line, throw in for the visitors. Good composure by Campbell not to feel too much pressure coming his way. There's a high kick, comes up. Kryachev, looks like he caught Rona, but play on from the official. Gusher, outside the box, tries to send it in. Rona looks to join the defense, he's back up now. Flicked on, up over the bar. Kryachev with that last shot, just off target. Now Rona bringing it to the center official's attention. What transpired over on the near side of the field. Hogan swings his foot through this one. Kept alive by Rowe. Sent out of bounds on the far sideline by Ismail. Looking for a quick throw. A lot of movement from Lionsbridge on the far side. Delivery up towards the center. Header attempted. Wadham's effort sees it roll out on the near sideline. Wadham is still down as the center official comes over. Looks like he might have just taken a hard fall. Helped up by the opposition. A bit of sportsmanship here in the 67th minute. That throw in brought back for another pair of substitutes for Lionsbridge. Charlie Elliott coming into the game, as well as Celestine Blondell. Hatley and Wadham headed off the field. Hatley was quite a terror for the defense for Nova FC, and we're certainly happy to see him head off to the sideline. A big fan favorite. Charlie Elliott comes into the game. Really seeing a bit of action in Wagner. Elliott, his first touch. Plays the ball a bit too far out in front. Second one, not much better, but plenty of time left in the game. Really find his composure, settle down a little bit. Ball rolls out of bounds. Thrown for Lionsbridge. And it's Foster to take the throw. He sends this one up the field. Chance here. Chisholm skips past one defender, and it's out for a corner kick. Second corner of the half here for Lionsbridge. Just third overall from the game, for them in the game. A great chance here to just put the game a little bit further out of reach towards the back post. Elliott heads it towards the ground, parried away. Second chance coming up, but it's a free kick issued for Nova. One of the Nova FC defenders dove towards the ball, trying to clear it away using his head. Collided with Lionsbridge player. Might have caught the defender in the Lionsbridge player in the shin. It's Campbell who's back up now. Gordon swings through this one, sends it into the night sky, and Charlie Elliott watches it go by. Pair of throw-ins for Lionsbridge. Taken by Foster. Elliott can't get to that one, and it's given away. Lionsbridge can't recover it in the moment, but errant passes from Nova send it out of bounds once more. Looks like there's another substitute at the center line for the visitors. They like to hold off. We'll try and get him in at the next opportunity. Nova knocking it back. To the defense. Trader might have taken a knock there. Seems to be carrying on. Two substitutes now. Sanasi Denise coming into the game. Will take the place of Eric Cavillo. Johnny De Souza Claros will take Delgado's position.
Substitution for Nova on the pitch, number 10. Is Johnny De Souza Claros and number 13, Sensei Denise.
Two more substitutes, and hopefully that'll be able to inject a bit of life here into this Nova lineup. Denise, it's a good touch, sends it up the field. Foster on his hands and knees, able to clear that ball away. But still, pressure coming. Wagner drops it back. And a foul given just outside the 18-yard box. Lionsbridge will felt hard done by that. The fans as well. The attacking player certainly took a spill. Yes, there was contact, but in the referee's mind, certainly enough to warrant a foul. '73rd minute, what a great chance here it is for for Nova to pull another goal back and draw themselves to within one. Looks like it'll be Campbell to take this kick. He's the one who's marking out his paces away from the ball. Next one is Kryachev. It's Campbell. Up and over, no problem at all. It's Hogan, just in case, jumping with it. But more than happy to not be tested. Restarted out of play.
And Lionsbridge Football Club would like to thank our incredible friends at Clancy and Days Construction.
Rowe tried to control it over on the far sideline.
Clancy and Days aim to do the right thing the right way. That's the Clancy way.
Had it skip off his shin. Jean-Philippe in a 2-on-1 sliding effort. And a foul is given for the visitors. That's the 5th foul called against Lionsbridge. Looked like another clean tackle. Philippe wasn't even overturned, but perhaps for a dangerous play. The ball was sent back up. Ismail inside the 18. Goes over the head of Claros. On the other side. Gusher can't find the ball in towards the center. Campbell able to recover and collects the garbage. Elliott, good sliding stop. Denise finds Jean-Philippe towards the edge of the box. He runs out of real estate, and it's out for a goal kick. Still winding off the clock, a miscommunication there between a pair of Lionsbridge players. Doesn't help them as they lose possession. Trying to win it back. Elliott. Blondell stayed rooted to the spot. He couldn't make a run down the sideline. Miscommunication there. Philippe drops back. The recipient of the pass gets it into the defense. Good interception. Fay. Middle to Blondell. Edge of the box, turning, firing, just off target. That's exactly what you see straight from the training ground. Get the ball, edge of the box, turn and shoot, but just off target. Holly and the rest of the coaching staff happy to see that in action. Still pressure coming. Lionsbridge up by a score of 3-1 in the 77th minute. Sam Hall converted the penalty in the 27th minute. Immediately off the kickoff, Shada able to net the equalizer, quieting down the home crowd. The chance to bring the volume back up here for Lionsbridge. Across the center, knocked away. Elliott fires, punched away. Great stop by Gordon. Good look and a better stop by Gordon. Looks like that ball might have taken a small deflection on its way in towards the path of the goal. Good adjustment by the goalkeeper. The corner. Service is up, back post. Elliott fires it down off the back of the defender, Wagner. That'll be another corner. Elliott certainly the target man for Lionsbridge here on these set pieces. Another opportunity from the far side. Blondell. Positions the ball, they'll get set. Left-footed cross towards the back of the box. Elliott can't get there. It's collected, sent back in by Fay. Collected out of bounds, goal kick. Or excuse me, throw in for Lionsbridge. We'll say this one rolled over the sideline. Elliott gets set for the throw. Sends it just shy of the 6-yard box. Taken back, sent inside the middle. Goes through. Near miss there for Lionsbridge. Throw in for Nova. 80th minute, not much time left here for the visitors if they want to pull another goal back and try and tie things up. Looks like they'll call another foul against Lionsbridge, back for interaction before the ball went out of play. Jones heads it away. Lionsbridge able to clear it. Blondell, great give and go. Offsides though from the official. No call by the center referee as Nova keeps it alive. Gusher. Small game of keep away with Campbell once again. It's Blondell who's caught in the middle this time. Materazzi. As well as Andre Lebate. Foul called against Elliott. He gets a bit too physical, pulling down Gusher. So with those two new substitutes for Lionsbridge, Hall as well as Chisholm out of this evening's contest. Denise gets the go-ahead. From the official. Knocked away by Jones. It's cleared out of bounds by Jones, able to beat Jean-Philippe to the ball. Pressure mounting. Cleared out. This time by Materazzi. Jones again sends the ball out of bounds. A slew of throw-ins here for the visitors. Looks like they haven't been able to make much out of it so far. Here's Jean-Philippe though inside the box, dribbling through defender after defender. And finally, pass is intercepted. Lionsbridge knock it away, catch their breath. Trying to find Blondell up top. Campbell, smart heads-up play, makes the stop. Elliott along the near wing. Fay. Double team, gets the pass off in time. Materazzi switches the field. Down the far sideline, counter-attack for Lionsbridge. This one squeaks away from Shepard. He tries to recover it. Battling with Shada towards the end line. It's Fay. He gets it back. Has some space, hands it off. Attack still alive for Lionsbridge. Looks like it's rolling through. Can Elliott keep it in? He cannot, out over the goal line. And Elliott will have to hustle, make his way back to the defensive line for Lionsbridge. Gordon and his squad running out of time here, urging his team forward. Elliott to Blondell. Has Roan on his right, goes through the middle though. Good stop by Campbell. Counterattack coming, Johannes. Trying to link up with Jean-Philippe. Materazzi gets in the path of the ball, knocks it out of bounds. Clearance by Fay. And we'll take a brief moment to look ahead for Lionsbridge. On Wednesday, just a few days away, Lionsbridge will travel up to Huntington, Maryland. So they'll take on Patuxent FA. Of course, Nova FC defeated them last time out for Nova about a week ago. By a score of 1-0. 82nd minute scored by Zarco. And the next time Lionsbridge will be in action here at Town Bank Stadium will be Sunday, May 28th. They'll host Old Sporting on a Mosquito Joe night, and of course, fans will be happy to hear that post-game fireworks presented by Bowditch Ford are back. And that'll be that night on May 28th. You can head to lionsbridgefc.com/tickets to grab your single game tickets as well as season tickets still available. Lionsbridge continuing to make some progress down the field. They'll be more than happy to take their time here at this stage of the game. Linesman on the far side of the field, and the center official called for a pair of subs. We'll see two more for Nova coming in. Aiden Mahoney taking the place of Kirichev. Patrick Figueroa as well coming into the game. He takes Johannes' place. Throw in for Lionsbridge after collision between Foster and Philippe. Foster with the throw. Mahoney makes the interception, but Lionsbridge still able to recover. Abate sends it out towards the far sideline. Trying to find room to turn, splits the defender's legs, but has an associate there who's able to pick up the ball. Lionsbridge, though, continuing to move forward. Rona towards the center of the field. Shot from distance, well off target, into the festival area. Lionsbridge faithful, of course, showing up before the game. Gates open at 5 p.m. for the festival area. Kickoff just after 7. Here's Blondell. Splits the defender. Good possession. Shepard. Blondell. And Gordon able to hold on to that one in the end. Like that one nearly got away from him. Lionsbridge almost adding to their total here in the 88th minute. Putting the game just that much further out of reach and all but putting the game to bed. It's Jones, a decisive tackle. Knocks it out of play. He stays down as he has certainly had an evening full of action. Over in that left back position. but really all across the defensive line here this evening. Never Nova going forward, trying to set up a pass. Most of it happening over by the far sideline, though. Battling with Zarco, as well as Delgado. Able to hold strong a bit. Had a few moments where it was called into question. Certainly no question about the speed of Blondell as he's able to race past the defender. Lionsbridge can't keep the ball though. Gusher decides to turn, moves forward. Mahoney pushed out towards the sideline. His pass off the mark. Intercepted by Elliott. Lionsbridge able to clear it away. All alone is Shepard up top. Has a bit more supporting cast around him now as they slow things down. LeBate. Smart passing here from Lionsbridge. Able to control possession here in the late stages of the first half. Or excuse me, the second half. Along the far sideline. Good turn by Shepard into space. Rowe sends in a cross through the middle. Passed over to Gordon, collects it quickly with the redistribution. Up to Jean-Philippe in that center forward position, swarmed by a pack of blue jerseys. And he's dispossessed. Poor pass. Denise can't recover it.
There will be a minimum of 6 minutes of stoppage time added to the second half.
Minimum of 6 minutes of stoppage time here at the end of the 90 minutes. As Elliott will bring the ball back into play. Blondell with a bit of speed, a rather tricky player to deal with, especially in the later stages of the game. Comes off the bench, provides a big burst of energy for the forwards for Lionsbridge. If you've been having to deal with the Lionsbridge aggressive attack all evening long, that injection of speed is certainly something that you're not looking forward to facing. It's Hatley and Finnegan in the first half, and Blondell to pick up right where they've left off. This one will be a throw-in for the visitors. Goal scoring seems to have quieted down as we bring this match to a close. All 4 goals occurring before the 47th minute. All on the 27th, converted a penalty kick. Shada answered back for Nova FC directly from the kickoff. And then 2 minutes later, Finnegan responded off a corner kick. He was able to net his second a minute into the second half. Certainly looks like Finnegan might be tonight's man of the match for Lionsbridge. Here's Blondell. Able to find Shepard, brought down, And another penalty coming up here for Lionsbridge. The official points to the spot. It's just sloppy defending in the closing moments of the game. Players are attempting to make the case for their teammate to the officials. Shepard looks like he'll be the one taking the penalty. Tommy Shepard picks his spot, tucks it away. Another goal for Lionsbridge. The total up to 4. Cool, calm, and collected. Shepard from the spot. Soft pass into the back netting of the goal. Gordon guessing the wrong way once again. Another penalty converted for Lionsbridge. Jada boots the ball back up over to Hogan. Grabs it, able to hold on to it. Pressure from Nova, has to get rid of it soon, and he does. Now here's Faye. He gets brought down. Free kick, but this game is basically all but over at this point. Stoppage time. Lionsbridge up 4-1. Very strong showing from them this evening. Certainly some things that Lionsbridge could look to improve upon for the rest of the season. It's Blondell in the corner. The full-time whistle sounds. Lionsbridge come away with a 4-1 win, continuing their undefeated record so far this season. And their overall record to 3-0-0, and their USL 2 record to 2-0-0. This will drop Nova back to a record of 1-1. Lionsbridge, of course, back in action. May 24th, away at Patuxent FA, 8:30 p.m. before coming back home here to Town Bank Stadium on May 28th against Old Sporting. LionsbridgeFC.com/tickets to secure your spot here. Festival gates open at 5 p.m. Kickoff just after 7. I'll do one final rundown of the score sheet here at Town Bank Stadium. Hall scored in the 27th from the penalty spot. Shada answered immediately back, converting in the 28th directly from the halfway line. Finnegan in the 30th minute. And that's how he went into the break. Lionsbridge up 2-1. Finnegan, though, able to double down on this contest. Scored in the 46th minute, and then Shepard from the penalty spot just moments ago to close the game out. Another big win in front of a big crowd here in Newport, East Virginia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, we'll be back in action here on May 28th. the rest of the crew here at Town Bank Stadium, I have been and will continue to be Austin Urch, and we will see you next time.
Lionsbridge FC would like to thank all of the fans and sponsors for their support throughout the 2023 season. Before you leave tonight, we humbly request that you please use the trash cans and recycling bins located throughout the facility, and let's work together to keep Town Bank Stadium beautiful. Please drive home safely, and on behalf of Lionsbridge FC, we thank you for your attendance tonight, and we'll see you next Sunday night, May 28th. As Lionsbridge FC hosts Old Sporting FC with post-game fireworks presented by Bowditch Ford right here at beautiful Town Bank Stadium.